Everyone, welcome back to class. I hope you are having a relaxing snow day. But in this video, we're going to actually look at solution concentration, something we started yesterday, and hopefully this will give you a more solid understanding of calculating solution concentration, which is a very important aspect of chemistry. So yesterday we defined molarity as the number of moles of solute per liter of solution. It is a measurement of solution concentration. And we can calculate molarity by given the equation M equals N over V. The emphasis here is what's written in the last slide. It's the moles of solute per liter of solution. So this quantity is only related to the solute. If you remember, the definition of solute is what you are trying to dissolve, and this volume is the solution in total. And the unit must be in liters because molarity is the equivalent of moles per liter. We're going to do this later on in the year or in the month. But generally speaking, when we try to prepare a solution with a known concentration, we try to weigh out the solid you're trying to dissolve using balance, and then we add the solid into an instrument called volumetric flask, and using a funnel, and then we add the solvent, in this case it's the ethanol, into the volumetric flask. When it's half full, we shake it well to dissolve the solids, and then we fill the remainder of the volumetric flask up to the mark using either a squeeze bottle or a pipette, more commonly a pipette. Later, you're going to watch a video as the second part of this assignment to see how to use a volumetric flask. But let's look at how to calculate solution concentration. Look at the first example. We have three types of examples. One is for unknown concentration, and then we have unknown mass, and we have unknown volume. So let's look at unknown concentration first. In this case, I want to find the concentration for a solution containing 50 grams of sodium chloride in 250 milliliter of water. We're going to start with the formula N equals N over V. In this case, I'm trying to find molarity or the concentration. And N is the moles. I want to convert 50 grams to moles. I want to use the molar mass for NaCl. I know sodium is 22 and Cl is 35, and that gets you 57 grams per 1 mole. If you plug that into a calculator, you do 50 over 57, got 0.88. And think what should be the unit for that quantity. Yes, it should be moles of NaCl. Okay, in this case, I have 0.88 moles, and I want my volume. Just before you write 250, we need to remember that the volume must be in liters. So 1, 2, 3. I move the decimal point 3 places to the left. I get 0.25 liter of solution. If I do this math out, I get 0.88 over 0.25. That's 3.5 or 3.52 molar. You can either write the big M or write the word molar, or you can write moles over liter. Either way is fine, and they're both used equally as common. So that's how you find the concentration. Let's look at a second example. In this example, we're trying to find how many grams of NaCl is needed to make a 3 molar NaCl solution containing 500 milliliters of water. So I want to find a mass. So I start with the same equation, M equals N over V. Whenever you start concentration problem, you should always start with this equation. in this case, I know my concentration, which is 3 molar. Eraser. I have 3 molar solution. And I do not know the quantity, so N over the volume, if I move decimal point 3 places to the left, that gets me 0.5 liters. And then I can find my number of moles of solute. 3 times 0.5, that's 1.5 moles. I can then convert moles to grams, 1.5 moles, and conversion to grams, that will get me 57 grams per 1 mole. So I do this multiplication, 57 times 1.5. My calculator says 85.5 grams. And that's the number of grams of sodium chloride I need to make a 3 molar solution in 500 milliliters of water. Let's look at example 3. If you have 5 grams of pure NaCl solid, how many liters of water is needed to make 2 molar NaCl solution? In this case, we're trying to find the volume for a given mass and concentration. So let's start again with the same equation. Okay, so in this case, I know my molarity, which is 2 molar. And I can find my number of moles. And I do not know the volume. Okay, so let's try to find number of moles. So in this case, I know I have 5 grams of sodium chloride. I can convert that to moles by using the molar mass. But by this time you can do this with the eyes closed, 57 grams per 1 mole. So do 5 over 57. That gets you 0.087. So I can substitute here 0.087 mole. And finally, I can solve for volume. Remember from your Algebra 1 class, in order to solve for the volume, you need to do 0.087 over 2. Okay, so make sure that you do this math correct. Sometimes people tend to flip the numerator and denominator. Okay, so if you plug that into a calculator, you get a volume of 0.0435, and the unit is like this. What that says is that in order to make a 2 molar sodium chloride solution with 5 grams of the solid, you need this much water to have the correct concentration. So please let me know if you have questions. Please complete the worksheet posted on Google Classroom.